another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this makeup look right here. I am so obsessed with it. You guys know I'm a sucker for colorful eyeshadow palettes. I've told you guys this multiple times. When it comes to a colorful eyeshadow palette, I need them all in my collection, no matter the brand, no matter the color story. You guys already know I'm a sucker for colorful eyeshadows. Colorful shadows are just my thing. Colorful looks are my favorite, and when I seen P.louise post about this collection, I knew that I had to get my hands on it. So as you guys can see by today's title of today's video, we are going to be creating this look right here using the P.louise WORLDIE collection. So I did purchase the entire collection, including the suitcase that it comes in. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys the WORLDIE palette. It is so beautiful. I know that this like P.louise packaging isn't for everybody. A lot of people think it's huge and it's bulky, which I'm not gonna lie, it is a really big palette. Like, I don't know exactly where I'm gonna store this, but I really love the experience that P.louise gives us in her packaging. So this is what the palette looks like right here, you guys. It is stunning, is it not? I think it is so beautiful, and I decided to use as many shades as I could. So I'm definitely giving you guys a pretty good review because I used quite a few shadows in this palette today. So I love that. Like I said, I'm not going too in depth about the product because you guys are going to be seeing some up close shots and I'll talk about it then. But also something that really spoke to me was the brushes. So P.louise came out with some more brushes. This is what it looks like right here. This entire collection is so cute. The other thing that I really do love about P.louise is she's all about like manifestation and law of attraction. So she really does bring that into her brand and into her packaging. So this right here is super cute. It does say the sky's the limit. This right here is the passport in the collection, and basically when you open it up, it kind of has a whole bunch of stuff in here. So on this side here, you have like your passport stamp, and it just says traveled the journey of doubt, discovered self-belief, destination success. Of course, there's like a ton of different stamps in here, which I think is so freaking cute. And then when you actually open this up, I thought this was another cute touch in here. You can actually fill out your own passport. So it is empty. You can fill this in and keep the packaging, which I think is so cute. Again, something that's so thoughtful. And then when you flip that page, you do have the trio of the brushes, which are right there, which are amazing and super dirty at the moment because I did use it in today's video for this look. These are mini brushes, so the handles are tiny, so they are travel friendly, but oh my goodness, the quality. You know what? You guys will see in the video, but I'm just saying the quality is bomb. Then she also came out with two lip kits, I would call them. So they do have a lipstick and a lip liner in each of these. So that's exciting as well. I actually forgot to use them in today's video, but I am going to be swatching them for you guys so you can see what they look like. And I did catch myself in the video and I realized I was like, oh my god, I forgot the lip products. So I did go ahead and apply one of the lipsticks in the collection over top of what I have put on already. But it is not what I'm wearing right now. I did switch it out. It was a little bit too peachy for today's look, in my opinion, but like I said, there will be swatches. So I'm super excited for today's video. I really hope you guys are too. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this look? We are back with the regular looks, regular content, colorful shadow. You guys know we're all about that on this channel. So yeah, before we jump into today's video, please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys have not already. And don't forget, I do post every Monday and Friday. So if you don't want to miss out on a video, subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit that bell icon next to the subscribe button because it will notify you every single time I post a new video. So of course, as always, if you guys would like to see how I created this makeup look today using the WORLDIE collection by P.louise, then just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so jumping into today's video, I wanted to start off with giving you guys an overview of the collection. So here's the suitcase and everything that comes inside, and then we have the WORLDIE palette. So look at me, I did some swatches for you guys. Swatches to me are not something that justifies the pigmentation of a palette. I feel like swatches look terrible. Like right now I'm like, ew, I would never buy a palette that looks like that. But the shadows on the eye perform amazing. So I wanted to give you guys swatches. Some of you guys asked, so I figured I'd just give it to you. I'm not the best swatcher, but there you go. So then you do have the passport, which is this cute little thing right here. It is so adorable. And this does come with 3 brushes, and the handles are shorter handles, so they are travel friendly. So here's the brushes. brushes right there, and then you do have the lip kits. So here's the lipstick, super cute packaging, and I will swatch this one for you guys, and I'll leave the names to the lipstick duos down below. I'm not sure if you can get the lipsticks individually, but they do come in their own lip kit with their own lip liner if you guys are interested. So this is the second one here, same packaging, so I have to really look to see if they have names. I'm not sure if they do, but if they do, I will leave the names down below, and I'll put like swatch 1 and swatch 2 so you guys can actually like refer back to the video to find which one you want to get. So let's move into today's eye look. So of course I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lid. I am gonna be using the P.louise base in rumor number 2. I use this base in basically every single video, but I feel like it was especially fitting for today's video because it is a P.louise collection review that we're gonna be doing. So you guys already know I like to apply this to the lid, and then I do press it in until basically almost all the shine is gone. That's how I know it is ready for shadow. So jumping into the Worldie palette, I just want to give you guys an overview one more time. And the first color that I'm going to be using is the shade called First Class, and I'm sorry guys, I'm looking at the palette as I'm doing this voiceover, and we're going to be using the P.louise brushes. So I'm taking the small tapered brush, and I'm going to be packing this color into the inner part of the socket of my eye, and I'm taking that color halfway. So I did go ahead and build up the intensity as always, and of course I am going to go ahead and blend it out, and I'm going to be using another brush from the collection, which is this one here. And you guys, these brushes are so amazing. So I basically went in and diffuse that same shadow. I'm not using any other shadow to blend this color out, just this one shadow, which is crazy to me because it's going to look like 2 shades in a second. So after I did that, I packed on this shade again, so it looks like it has that depth, but we did go ahead and blow it out so it's not so harsh. And then to deepen up that crease, I am going to go in with another shadow. So I'm going to be taking this one right here, and that one is called Down Under, and I'm going to be taking this on an M506 brush, and then I did switch it over to the P.louise one because guys, I actually like this brush better than the 506, which is crazy. So I went ahead and did that, and I just used my color switch pan to switch out the colors so they don't mix together and get muddy. And then of course I'm just going to diffuse everything one more time. So jumping into the next shade in the palette, this one is called Europe, and this is a beautiful, beautiful blue, you guys. So I just took this shade and basically just packed this on the outer part of that crease, anywhere that we did not put the pink. This is going to start off that blue-green kind of look on the outer part of the eye. So of course I took my time. I built this color up until I was liking the intensity that I got. And then moving on to the next shade, I'm going to go into the shade called Baggage. This is a super beautiful bright green. It has a little bit of lime in there. It is so gorgeous, you guys. I'm obsessed. And what I did is I took a fluffy brush, and instead of actually like swiping it back and forth, I actually just patted it on that harsh line, and I feel like this gave me the most beautiful blend. This was the first time I did this with my eyeshadow, and I was really obsessed. So I went back and forth between the green and the blue, and I basically added more blue, blended it out with some green, and I went back and forth until I was liking the way that it was looking. And then I took some micellar water. This is the Garnier micellar water, and of course with the Q-tip I'm going to go ahead and cut out that crease, and this just makes it easier. It's almost like a guideline for your cut crease, and it makes it so simple. So to cut my crease, I am going to be using my P.louise and Mitchell base and blank canvas. This is a must for me. And to cut my crease, I'm going to be using my Zoeva 144 soft concealer brush. This concealer brush is so flat and it is perfect. So I tried to get myself cutting my crease, but guys, I can spend like literally 30 minutes doing this because I like it to be perfect. So I went ahead and finished it off camera, but this is basically just me perfecting it and making sure that it's as crisp as possible. And I'm telling you, this brush makes it so easy. So to go ahead and work on the lid, I'm first going to go into the shade called Vacay, which is a beautiful like chartreuse shade. It is so gorgeous, you guys. And I'm going to pack this. Actually, I started off with like the inner part of the lid, and I was like, okay, I'll leave it there because obviously you guys can see that on the other eye. That's what I did. But I ended up putting it almost all over the lid, and that's because when we go over with that blue shade, the blue and this color here mixed together looks so beautiful. It almost makes like a mint shade. So I went ahead and did that, and I thought this was so pretty. I was so impressed. It does take some packing on, but girl, if you have the patience, it's going to come out so beautiful. So after that, I started off with the blues on the outer part of the eye. And first I went in with the shade called Worldie, which is that really bright blue. And then of course, to blend everything together, I'm going to take Europe one more time. So once I had Europe packed on, I just wanted to add some definition. So I did go in with the shade called Sky High, which is a super deep blue. And then I did go back in with that green shade and just make sure that basically the green is hugging all around the blue, because we want it to look really nice and blown out. So after that, I went back in and just added more pigment to every single shade on the lid because it is going to get lost. And then for some more depth on the outer part of the eye, I did go in with the shade San Francisco, and that was basically it. So moving on, I'm going to be using the Morphe Felt Tip Liquid Liner. You guys see me haul this in my Ulta haul. It is amazing. I've been using it nonstop. So I did a small line on my lash line, and then I'm going in with the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes and taking that black eyeshadow and basically running it across that Morphe liner because I wasn't looking for a sharp liner look. I was looking for more like a blown out smoky kind of look for the lash line. So when I put the lashes, everything looks really nice and defined. So I went in with some more blue shadow to make sure it looked nice and diffused, and that's basically it. I'm going to give myself a good coat of mascara. This is my KKW Beauty mascara. It is one of my favorites. I think it is such a bomb mascara, and if you haven't tried it, girl, you will not be disappointed. Please do yourself a favor and pick one up. So for lashes, I'm using the Bomb Lash Extension lashes. These I found over on Instagram. I'll leave them down below if you guys are interested. These are in the style Era. They're one of my favorite lashes, and they're super, super affordable. So I went ahead and put these on, and then we can move on to the face makeup, which is super exciting. I love doing my base. So moving on to primer, I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. So I skipped out on showing me applying the primer because you guys see me use it all the time, but this is a new foundation. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. I did give this a shot in today's video. Lost the footage of me actually blending it in, but it is a really nice foundation. I was very pleased with it. So for cream bronzing, I'm going in with the Milk Makeup Bronzing Stick. This one is in the shade Baked. I love it. It is amazing. And then I did try out this Grande Pop. It's like a liquid blush. This one's in Nude Pop from Grande Cosmetics, and I didn't like this, and I think I'm going to try it one more time, but it almost had like a cooling sensation, which was really weird to me, and also it did not show up on my skin. So I'm going to try it one more time and I'll get back to you guys on that. But for concealer, I'm using the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer in the shade Nougat. One of my favorites, super full coverage, and then I just set that in place with my Collab Set the Stage powder. It's one of my favorites. I need to find another good powder because I use this one way too much, but I love it. It's amazing. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder in the shade Medium, and then I'm going to be bronzing with another MAC Mineralize Skin Finish, but this one specifically is in the shade Dark Tan. It is one of my favorites, and I also use this a lot on my channel. It is just beautiful. It has the perfect amount of warmth without looking orange. And then for blush, I'm using one of my favorites. This is Bellissimo Bronze from Milani. And then of course for a highlighter, I didn't show which one I'm using, but this is the Gilded Honey highlighter by Laura Geller. It is a must for me. And after that, that's basically it for the face makeup. So let's go ahead and move on to finishing up the lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm going in with the LA Girl Neon Shockwave Eyeliner. This one is in the shade Fresh. It's a beautiful mint liner, and these are super smooth and do not tug on the eye. So moving back into the lower lash line, I'm going to be mixing both of these blues. These are the shades San Francisco and Sky High, and I'm basically taking them on a flat definer brush and running that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into these two blues as well, and I'm basically going to smudge out that darker blue. You guys already know I love a super blown out lower lash line. That's just the look that I like to go for. So I did that really quickly, and then I'm going to go in with that chartreuse shade, which is called Vacay, and that is basically it. I'm going to intensify that, and then basically in the inner corner, I just went in with that same shade just to make sure everything looked nice and cohesive. And that's it, you guys. I went ahead and added some more mascara onto my lower lashes. This is just the same KKW Beauty mascara. And then time for the lips, which is probably one of my favorites. So of course I'm using my KKW lip liner in nude number 2, like I mentioned in the intro. At this point, I completely forgot about the lip kits, so I really do apologize, you guys, but that's why I showed some swatches. So I went in with this lip liner, and then I'm basically doing my normal lip combo. So Laura Lee Los Angeles, a liquid lipstick in the shade Nakey Nakey, and just a touch of I'm Nude from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the center of my lips, and I'm just gonna blend that out. So after I was done, I was like, wow, I really just forgot to use this lip kit. Like, how could I forget? So I was so disappointed. I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and try it, because how could I forget? This is me right here. Like, wow. You really forgot. So I did go in with the lipstick, and this lipstick was really nice. I really like the formula. It was super creamy, and it does have a little bit of a shine. It's definitely not a high shine, but it's more like a satin lipstick. I did end up changing out the lip because it was just a little bit too peachy for my liking with this look, but it is super beautiful. So that's basically the lip on top of what I was wearing. So let's go ahead and move on to setting the face. I'm using my LA Girl Shimmer Spray. This is one of my favorite sprays. If you do not like glitter in your setting spray, you will hate this, but if you don't mind it, it is really beautiful and reflects really nicely off the skin. So after that, I just went in with some Anastasia Dip Brow Gel to refresh my eyebrows, and that basically completes today's makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I had so much fun filming it for you. Let me know down below what you guys think about this collection, and of course, as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.